already in the chat. Hello, Trainator. Not seen you for a few weeks. How are you doing? Yes, member for 4 months. That's amazing. Thank you. And while I'm at it, thank you to everybody else that is a member as well. And also everybody that gets involved with the channel, whether that's watching, commenting, subscribing. You know, I appreciate absolutely every one of you. But obviously for the members, it really, really helps me out. Because you guys are helping me keep the car topped up. It's been a long day. Car topped up. Good evening, Stephen. Good evening, Bobbert. Hi, Yvonne. How are you? I'm good. I'm good, Bruce. How are you? Good evening, Peter. Ciao, David. Oh, you good? I'm keeping well, thank you. Busy day today. I've been the video that I filmed on Monday. I wanted to get that out this Sunday, so it's been boom, 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 and then I had a little bit quite a bit of prep to do for tonight's live stream, and some other bits and pieces as well. Hiya, Taz, you got your brew. Hiya, James from Arizona. Good evening, Matt. Hello from Lincoln. Oh, hi, Nurse Janice from Lincoln. Found you by watching your videos, learning about the area. Amazing. Yeah, there's quite a few Lincolnshire videos on there. Oh, thank you, Taz, for your jewels. Thank you. So we did a little challenge last week. Anybody that sends these jewels, we had a little bit of a target going on. And I promised that I would do another video if we hit the target. So we've got another challenge going on tonight. I don't know if you can see it. Is this open panel? What does that mean? Sorry, I'm a bit ignorant to that. What does that mean? Yeah, we've got another goal happening tonight. And if we hit that, then I will do another live stream game next week. But this time, you guys can decide what we do it about. So if we hit that challenge, then everybody can comment. And then we'll do a poll. And that will decide what we do next week. I'm very sorry I don't come on your live video on Sunday as I'm attending mass. Don't worry about it. You can watch whenever you want. I just try and keep it the same time every week, just so I remember, and just so everybody else gets into a habit, just so that I keep regular and I keep getting these videos out for you. Oh, thank you, Peter. Laughing disco. Hey, it's been a while since we've done a disco live stream. Goonies never say die. No, they don't. I heard that they're doing a new Goonies movie. I don't know if that's true or if that's just AI nonsense. Hiya, Diane. We moved here about 3 years ago from London. Ah, whereabouts in London were you from, Nurse Janice? And how is Lincolnshire compared? I bet it's a lot quieter. Bomber County, indeed. Goonies reboot. So, I just want to say thank you to everybody that's watching on catch up, because I know that there's quite a few of you that can't work the time zones, or people are working and things like that. So just want to shout out to you guys as well. And yeah, just checking everybody is okay and all good. I think it means anyone can talk in chat. Yeah, absolutely. Anybody can talk in the chat. We have got Harry in moderating this evening, aka John Fury, if you watched him doing his impression while we were out filming on Monday. So we went out filming on Monday. That was the day we went to meet the curator at the museum. The video's coming out on Sunday. I have finished it, so it's going to be, I'll tell you at the end of the live stream what it's going to be about. But Harry came to help me film that. He was absolutely brilliant, bless him. But he likes to do impressions, and all day he'd got John Fury in his head. So that was his impression that I was putting up with on Monday. But it was worth it because he did a cracking job and he kept me company. Ealing, West London. Yeah, I bet it is a lot. I bet it's a lot different. Right, so tonight, this is what's happening. I have got for you 15 folklore stories. Well, they're more like creatures or characters. Now, not all of them are real. I mean, I know some of these aren't real in the modern sense anyway, but the ones that I've completely made up, they're not in any books. So thank you, Trainator. So your job is to guess which ones are real folklore stories that you will find on the internet, in books, and which ones have I made up? So it's just a little bit of fun, a little bit of a game. Good evening, Kevin. How are you? A bit like me impersonating. Like, oh, do you like doing impersonations as well, Taz? He does a brilliant one of the Sorting Hat from Harry Potter. He makes me laugh every time with that one. So are we ready? The first what we'll do is we'll maybe do 4, and then we'll have a little catch up with the comments. So what your Sunday name again? Yes, I never know what day it is. So Kev today, Sunday it's Kevin. Hiya, John. Right, I'll tick you off on the register. Okay, so everybody's ready. Right then, so the first character is... So, Ginny Greenteeth is a fearsome water spirit said to lurk beneath duckweed-covered ponds, waiting to drag careless children beneath the surface. So the question is, Ginny Greenteeth, is she real? Hang on, I've done a little poll for you. Is she real or is she fake? What do you think? So if you think she's a real folklore character or story, type 1. If you think I've made her up, she's fake, type 2. And then that should bring that poll up. Is it working, the poll? Let me just check that poll's working. Why is it not working? Everybody, I can see everybody commenting. 222. Anyway, while you guys are just doing that, I'm not sure why. Let me post some. Oh no, if I post, you're going to know the answer. So we've got. I guess she must have eaten too much spinach to have green teeth. No, the idea with Ginny Greenteeth is that she hides under the algae in the canals and the waterways, but it's not algae, it's her. Hi, Amanda. Please go to Astley Hall in Chorley. I'll make a note of it. I was saying to somebody the other day, because I get requests all the time, which is brilliant, because sometimes I hear about places that I've never heard of before. And I would absolutely love to do every single video that people request. But obviously, each one takes research, it takes money. So I have started saying, if anybody really does want me to go to a specific place, we could possibly talk about sponsorship. If somebody wanted to sponsor a video, whether if they've got a business and they want me to advertise the business, and then I can dedicate my time and whatever to that particular video. So that is going to be an option. I'll look at that more in the next few months. My girlfriend looks like Ginny Greenteeth. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know why this poll isn't working tonight. I'm just going to hide it and then I'm going to show it. I'm going to stop it. Right, there we go. So I'm going to resume it. Right, so at the moment, most of you think that Ginny Greenteeth, or Jenny Greenteeth, some people call her, is fake. She's not, guys. Ginny Greenteeth is real folklore. So she's normally found in the folklore of Lancashire, Yorkshire and Cheshire as a cautionary tale to keep children away from dangerous water. So she is real, Ginny Greenteeth. Well, she's not real, but she's real folklore. Thank you for all these. Hopefully we're hitting the challenge. I can't see the goal on here, but if you guys can let me know how we're doing with the goal. So Ginny Greenteeth is real folklore. Don't worry, Yvonne, we're not keeping track. Worsley Hall Place can go for food, but it's very haunted. Found skulls in walls. Oh, right, okay, I'm just going to write that down. I've still got your email, Taz, about recommendations of places to go. I think you sent me it last year. And on that matter, anybody that has sent me an email in the past week or so, I'm sure I've got so many emails. When I put out that post about paranormal encounters, I will promise I will reply to every single one of you, and then I'll get that video put together for you all. Just been a little bit. I was amazed really by how many emails I got. So I just want to make sure I give everybody plenty of time and read through them all. To remember the bush. Yeah, you've never heard of her. Wow, okay. I did a reel about her last year or the year before because we went to, I can't remember where we went, and we went to this, me and Harry went somewhere and there was a lake and there was loads of algae, and I thought, I'm going to do a little reel about Ginny Greenteeth. So that video is on the channel somewhere. Yeah, you have covered it. I thought I'd covered her. Yeah. Right. Okay. So the next one is, and I'll just remove this poll. All right. Let me remove. Whisper hare. The whisper hare is a white hare that is said to appear before anyone about to uncover a long forgotten secret, speaking only once before disappearing forever. So here's the poll. We'll get the poll running. So you need to press 1 for real or 2 for fake. So it's a white hare that was said to appear before anyone about to uncover a long forgotten secret. It speaks only once and then disappears forever. So what does everybody think about that? I don't know why it's not. There we go. I have to keep refreshing the poll. So the whisper hare, lots of you are thinking that one's fake. Need to thank you for your video on Whitby. My partner and I watched it. Then next I know, we're spending a weekend in Whitby, having drinks at each other. Oh, that is amazing. I hope you had an amazing time. I absolutely love Whitby. If I had my way, I would sell my house and live there. It's amazing. Hi, Lost in Space. Wow, what time is it where you are? You've got wispy hair, Groucho, have you? You're obviously copying on the Easter Bunny. Yeah, maybe he is a descendant from the Weaster Bunny. Easter Bunny. Sorry, I have been on this computer far too long today. Whitby's lovely. Oh, you live in Whitby. Oh, wow. 1:43 p.m. Okay, so not too bad then. It's not the middle of the night. Heard some before, probably wrong. Oh, yeah, I'm glad you had a good time. So if you ever, they have the Goth Weekend there, which is amazing. I've never been to the Goth Weekend, but I've heard it's amazing. I've got friends that go. But, oh, thank you, Trainator. So that's a membership if anybody wants to grab that. That's really generous. Thank you. So Whitby, yeah, so they have the Goth Weekend, but my favourite is the Krampus weekend that they do. So it's in December, and the streets are awash with Krampus. So I did a video on that a few years ago. I think they've changed things about, you like the Goths? Yeah, the photos, I love looking at the photos after Whitby Goth Weekend, Steampunk Weekend. Yeah, I want to go to the Pirate Weekend. That is my next goal, but it always seems to clash with something else that I've got going on. You've just booked the Spirit and Spook Fest in Leeds. Ooh, that sounds good. Whitby with the Dracula connection. Yeah. Good evening, Norfolk Vlogging. How are you? Hi, Northman. James, speaking of selling, I'm thinking of doing that and moving to Alaska or Oregon after January. Wow, not official yet, so I might be James from Alaska. Oh, my goodness. I hope this is not going to cost me more money to ship these Earl Grey teas to you, James. I'm good, thank you, Northman. You've had 3 holidays in Whitby. It's a nice place. Yeah, I love it. I also like Robin Hood's Bay, and sometimes I'll take the tent and go camping on the campsite. They've got one right at the top. I normally go no facilities. I just like to get away from everything, and I love it up there. Did you read my theory on Tom Thumb? Did I reply? If I've replied, I've read it. Whitby Superb Place sent you our paranormals, Claire. You asked where the cottage is. It's Cliff Street. Ah, was that the one where there was a knocking at the door? John, you've been a member for 8 months. That's awesome. Thank you. Paranormal convention coming up in Yorkshire. Somebody contacted me the other day and invited me to a paranormal convention, but unfortunately, I am blooming away. There is a boggart hole in Robin Hood's Bay. I did a video on that as well. Did I ever do anything on the Captain Cook Museum? No, I haven't. Last weekend, I love camping, Nurse Janice. I absolutely love it. Although I haven't been for about 3 years now. My family don't. Oh, broke my pen. My family aren't really interested in it, so it's something that I'd have to do. I could take the dog. She'd love it. Oh wow, John. Thank you so much. So there's 10 Wanderlust Way memberships there. I mean, membership's $2.99. It means it gives you access to videos that you won't see unless you're a member. And I am actually filming very, very soon a video, and there's going to be a members one alongside it, a sort of behind the scenes one. You did it solo. Oh, good for you, Janice. Good for you. I'm just frightened somebody's going to unzip the tent and come and murder me in the night. I just watched too much horror. Just my theory, a kid grave was that. Yes, I do remember your theory now. Yeah, you could be right. Although somebody else got in touch and said there was a Tom Thumb grave in another church. So I'm thinking, Boggart Hole, off back in Manchester as a legend of a black grey lady. Ah, right then. So most of you think that the whisper hair is fake folklore. You would be right. Well done. I made that one up. So that is fake. Now, I can't believe I didn't get you on that one. Right, let me get rid of that. So the next one, are we ready? The next one. So what do we think of the Wild Hunt? I am going to... Oh, thank you, Chris. I think we're going to probably hit target tonight. So let me just get this poll running up for you on the Wild Hunt. Show that. So there we go. There's the Wild Hunt. Feel free to comment away whether you... Oh, thank you, Trainator. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Oh, I'm going to be able to put loads of petrol in the car. I'm going to go crazy, guys. Watch me. Bigfoot Barry. I think that's true, do you? Right, okay. I'm just making sure that this... Right, let's resume this poll. So 86% so far think that one's true. The Wild Hunt. When is Nessie coming up? Oh, I've not done Nessie. I thought that was a bit too obvious. Ah, when you put the image up, we can't hear you. Right, okay, thank you. That is great feedback. So I'll read it out. The Wild Hunt. On stormy nights, people claimed a ghostly band of riders thundered across the sky, accompanied by spectral hounds and led by a supernatural hunter. So that's what the Wild Hunt's all about. Where do you get these pictures from? I'm going to be totally honest with you. These are AI. I'm not a fan of AI, but sometimes, I mean, I'm not going to get an actual picture of the Wild Hunt. And the problem with a lot of my folklore books, if I take a photo of the image in the books, I could get done for copyright. So this is in certain cases, AI is amazing. You just type in what you want and then they'll make the picture. Going for one, could be a Scottish one, Van Helsing. So 86% was scandalised. Oh, yeah, sorry. I know everybody comes on and goes, I like your channel because it's not full of AI crap. And then I've used some AI. But, yeah, it would have taken me hours to try and get all those horses and all those people and the horns and stuff. I don't think you'd be waiting a year for this one live stream. Features in the Witcher series. I've only watched about 2 episodes of that. I've got so many series on the go at the minute. Never seem to finish any. Although I did finish the other day, which was absolutely brilliant, The Fall of Usher. Has anybody watched that yet? Absolutely brilliant on Netflix, that. Looks like the Knights of Ni. We are the knights that say Ni. Bellis golf course exes have medieval soldiers marching on World War II. Oh, okay. So I think most people have now voted for this one. You loved that one. Which one did you love? Lost in Space. So the Wild Hunt is, drum roll please, it is real. It's a real folklore story. So well done to everybody that put real on that one. There's a Legend of the Wild Hunt in Devon. Really good show. Are we talking about the House of Usher? Yeah. I watched a show called The Listeners. Pretty weird. I'm saying I love the Fall of Usher. Oh yeah, it's a great show. I went in a book shop on Monday when I was filming, and they had the book there. I hadn't realised that it was Edgar Allan Poe that had written it. Although obviously they feature his Raven poem, don't they, in it? So I should have known. Right, so it is real. The Wild Hunt is a real piece of folklore. So let's move on to the next one. Remove. The next one is the Banshee. So I'll just get the poll up for you. So, a mysterious woman whose mournful cry was believed to foretell the death of a member of certain old families. So basically, she is a lady. If you hear her cry, somebody's going to die. So what do we think? Is she real, the Banshee, or is she fake folklore? What do we think? Oh, lots of us think this one's real. Yeah, they do add that, don't they? Never take brush you find off street, you will bring a banshee home. Oh, like a hairbrush, a comb, yeah. That one is well known, yeah. Well, I've got to put some famous ones in there. I've got a banshee, my dad. What's your name, Susie? Is Ireland included tonight? Well, isn't the banshee an Irish legend, Paddy? Originally. You did make it onto a live, Colin. Well done. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I know some of them are a little bit easy. Okay, I'm just testing you all out. If you hear your days are numbered, yeah, that one is true. One member is supposed to die, yes. Oh, what's that? It's like La Llorona. I don't know if I've heard that. Hey, thank you, Peter. Laughing Disco. Thank you, Amanda. Yeah, give the video a like if you can, because it'll encourage YouTube to push it out to other people. We have a neighbour who screeches like a banshee. Oh, goodness. Oh, crikey. There's a Welsh equivalent of the banshee. Oh, is there a Welsh equivalent? Obviously, there's the Banshee Labyrinth in Edinburgh. So at first I thought it was a Scottish thing, but it's not. That was the tale my Irish father used to tell me. It looks like you, Claire. Oh, thank you. You're so kind. Yeah, that's me before I've had my cup of tea in the morning. Right then. So let's move on. I've not got you out on that one. You've all got that one right. So stop the poll. Oh, we had 15% thought it was fake, but most of you didn't. So let's move on to the next one. I'm ticking them off as I go along, so make sure I don't go back on myself. Right, the next one is Old Peg of the Way. So, Old Peg of the Way is a bent old woman said to wander lonely lanes at dusk, calling travellers by name before leading them to their death. What do we think about this? Let me get the poll running on Old Peg of the Way. And so anybody that's just joining, type in 1 if you think Old Peg of the Way is a real story, or 2 if you think Old Peg of the Way is fake folklore. Yeah, I love these little polls. They're great, aren't they? Yeah. So anybody that wasn't here last week was the first time me testing that poll thing out, and I think it's very fun. Pendle Hill has lots of old ladies who show you the way with the cat if you're lost. Why is this? Let me just. It's not. Go just so I can show everybody what everybody's voting for at the minute. So at the moment, 71% of you think it's fake, 29% think it's real. Mystic Meg, yeah, she was great. Mystic Meg. My flat is cooler tonight. It's been warm here today, really warm. What's everybody drinking this evening? We're having water again in this house. Still trying to be good. Although I did have a little bit of a slip the other night, but never mind. I'm trying to be good during midweek. But the problem is with my job, there really never is a weekend because it just doesn't work like that. Sometimes I'm working weekends, so then midweek becomes weekend. So then, yeah, I don't know. Diet Coke. Mystic Meg didn't see it coming. She's died now, hasn't she, Mystic Meg? Hot in the Netherlands. Coffee, water, septic peg. Was it Brian Connolly? He was so funny, wasn't he? Gin and water. What, like still water? I've never had that. I've had it with tonic water. Bruce is on the cider. It is the perfect evening for cider. Nice cup of tea in Norfolk. Stella, good lad. Beer for Kevin. Oh, have you moved on from the Dandelion and Burdock now? You're onto the Spitfire. You'll be very disappointed if I don't mention the Red Man of Elsdon, Claire. Ah, well, you're going to be disappointed. Sorry. I can't fit everybody in here. Lovely cup of tea. Ooh, water now, but a glass of Merlot later. Nice. Bill Oddie, I know he did, yeah. There's been a few deaths this week, hasn't there? And actually locally as well. I've known somebody that's passed away this week as well. There's a lot. I don't want to be too morbid, but there just seems to have been a lot of death recently, and not just in the celebrity world, but in my little world as well. So it's, I don't know, it's a reminder of your own mortality sometimes, isn't it? Ice cold Heineken. Too much alcohol. Lots of water through the gin. I love Northumberland. It's fab. Drink what you want to, lass. Not wrong with it. I only drink water. I'm not an alcohol drinker or anything. I prefer to keep hydrated and exercise. Powerlifting. Oh, I wish I could do something like that. I'm not very motivated. I walk the dog and I do a bit of yoga and stuff like that. But well done, Taz. That is amazing. 100 days on your sober journey. Dead proud of you. Well done. Right then, let's get back to the story then. So old Peg of the Way. So 29% of you think she's real and 71% of you think she's fake. So yeah, you guys know your folklore. She is fake. She's entirely invented by me. So sorry about that. But yeah, she ain't real. Although she'd make a good story, I think. So let's get her gone. Let's remove her. So the next one. Are we ready? Is the Lambton Worm. Let me just get rid of the Peg of the Way poll. So the Lambton Worm, after throwing a strange creature into a well, a young nobleman unknowingly unleashed a monstrous serpent that grew large enough to terrorize the surrounding countryside. So let's get the poll running. The Lambton Worm. Old Peg is a fraud. She is. She's real to me, damn it. Well, she's in your head now. So that's it. It's a documentary from 1981 on reincarnation. I love reincarnation stories. Absolutely love them. A friend of mine recently did past life progression. And he said it was really, really, he's a skeptic. And he said he was in tears after the end of it. And it felt really real. I know, Northman. You will know the answer then. Right, so let's see how the poll's going. I don't know where I have to click stopping and starting it. So 67% so far think that the Lambton Worm is a real story. So again, if you are new, if you just jumped on, press 1 if you think it's real, press 2 if you think it's fake. Then pesky ads again. How are they popping up then, David? Are they like coming in the corner? Is it cutting off the live stream? Because I can't see what's going on. I thought that ads just came up at the beginning when you started watching the video. I've probably got to put something in the settings. Did you see that boy on this morning who spoke to a woman who knew everything about her daughter? No, I didn't see that. You think that one's true? Which lads had your gobs? I will tell you a horrible story. I wormed my dog yesterday. Out came the lambton. Oh, Mark, don't want to know. Gross. Yeah, YouTube are doing it to most channels. It cuts off the chat, so it don't cut. Ah, right, okay. So it's not cutting off the video; it's cutting off the chat. Oh, it cuts off the stream, David. Oh, that's annoying. Cover about half the screen. I'm gonna have to. I don't even if I watch it back. I don't know if it'll show me. Right, I'll look into it. I'll see if there's a way we can cut it out. Seen enough ad breaks. Oh, they were just ridiculous, wasn't it? Rehydration break. The Lambton Worm song. Is there? Oh, that sounds good. I like it when folk bands do music about folklore. I love that. Right. Jason's Donovan's dad passed away 2 years ago. I thought, Right, I'm going through. I'm just making sure I've not missed anybody. No, that's sad. Oh, you've uploaded. Oh, good on you, Taz. Right, let's see how we're doing with the Lambton Worm. So, yeah, the Lambton Worm is real. Well, not real, but a real story. It's one of England's best-known legends, originating in County Durham around Lambton Castle and Worm Hill. You're using a browser, Brave, with an ad blocker and the live stream is fine. Ah, right, okay, that's the way around it then. Ah, right, okay. I'm guessing then, because obviously, Claire, you're on the left and then an ad comes up on the right. I can't hear, so don't know if there's any sound. I'm deaf, can anyone else say, oh, right, okay. I don't know. Are they coming on at regular or is it just the one? Right, anyway, let's crack on. Lambton Worm is done. So well done. There's no fooling you lot tonight. No fooling you at all. I'm going to have to do better. Definitely going to have to do better, aren't I? So again, if you're enjoying the stream, do let me know. I'll try and do another one. That's why I've put in the thing. If we get enough gifts, then you guys can choose what the next one is about. Cuppa Pug. What is Cuppa Pug? Is that part of the? It's not one of my folklore characters. If that's what you're asking. Right. Are we ready for another one? Just going to remove the Lambton Worm and go. So the next one is the 7 Whistlers. People believed that hearing the eerie calls of the 7 whistlers overhead foretold disaster, death, or some other terrible, terrible events. So let's have a look. There's the poll, the 7 whistlers. What do we all think? You look tan, Claire. Yeah, I am. I am a bit tan, to be honest. It's all this sun. And obviously I did have a little holiday, didn't I? So, although I don't like to get my face in it, put factor 50 all over me. But let's have a look. Yeah, no fooling you guys. You know your stuff, don't you, when it comes to the folklore? Yeah, right. Let me just stop and start the poll so we can see how it's going. Oh, 80% of you think this one's fake. You might have dated old Peg, did you? How did that go then, Colin? So if anybody's interested, I will just shout out, Colin's just started a new Facebook page for himself. All sorts of paranormal stories, but a little bit of, what would you say, a bit of satire thrown in there, Colin. a bit of funny stuff. In fact, funnily enough, when I was on holiday, some of you are going to completely look at me in another light now. But when I was on holiday, I picked up the Viz magazine in the airport, and I had a little flick through that when I was at the by the side of the pool, and I thought, do you know, I know it's not for everybody, I know it, but there is some such funny stuff on there, and it reminded me of when Colin messaged and said he'd set up this new page. Claire, when I come up big, I can see you and lip read what you're saying, but it's difficult when you go smaller on the left or right. Ah, right. Okay. This is a form of the banshee. It's fake too. Okay. So when I'm in the little corner, you're okay. When I'm on the big screen, I'm not. Is that right? I had a glow up, Claire. Yeah. I mean, let's be honest, we've had some good weather this year. There's low Roger Melly, the man of the telly. Yeah. I just think they're funny. It is still going. In fact, I could get you the copy if I could. Oh, I'll tell you what, I'll show you. One sec. Oh, here we go. I'll have to be a bit careful because there's rude bits in it. But there was something in here that made me laugh. I don't know if I can find it now. I thought, I'll have to. Anyway, we'll end up falling down a rabbit hole of that if I'm not careful. But yes, it's still going. I didn't realise it was still going, but I saw it in the airport. And while my mum was stood next to me, she was picking up Country Living or something. I was like, I'm having that. Be a good laugh. The fat slags, yeah, they are hilarious. They have some. They did. I've not seen them on YouTube, but there used to be a cartoon that used to come on. Was it on a Friday night, quite late? I used to get in from the pub. And I used to watch that. It's so funny. Hi, Low Barbarian. Right. Okie dokie. So the 7 Whistlers, what are we thinking? So a lot of you are thinking that is fake. Right. It's not. It's a real folklore story. And to be honest with you, I didn't know about this one until I started doing a little bit more research this afternoon. So I would have been putting fake as well. But it's found in British folklore for centuries, although nobody could agree exactly what the whistlers actually were. So basically from what I could gather, it sounded like almost like birds whistling, 7 of them. And it was, I think it foretold death. Apparently miners used to talk about this is like a miner's folklore, and also sailors as well. So yeah. You got that one right, Simon. Well done. Yeah, 7 Whistlers. Did you think I'd made that one up? Is that one of my... The Viz was from Newcastle. I wonder where they print it now. Let's have a little look. I don't know. I mean, I wonder if they ever get anybody complaining. I mean, it's been going a long time, haven't they? But some of the stuff, I think, you know what some people are like when they take things a bit seriously. Now, it doesn't say where it's... There's a big article in there about 40 times. Not read that for a very long time. Would you do an interview with Understanding Conspiracy? I don't know who Understanding Conspiracy is. If you could give me a little bit more info. I used to like Mad Magazine. I've not read that. Hang on, I think, is that the one with the guy with the big face? Oh, you got that one wrong. Never mind, Yvonne. Keep going. You got that right, Diane. Well done. Do you have the old Reader Digest book on folklore and myths? Yes, I do. I'll go and get that. I might as well just sit next to me bookcase next week. This one. We're talking about this one. Although I've lost the spine. But I picked that up in the car boot sale for 50p. I'm dead happy. YouTuber, look him up, British. Right, let me write him down. Although I don't want to just message him and say, oh, can I do an interview with you? You might be thinking I'm a weirdo. What's he called? Let me have a look. MKLG. Understanding Conspiracy. I'm I'm just sorry, everybody, interrupting the chat here. Right. Where are we? I'd be great on the Y-Files. I don't know any of these people. I don't. I feel a bit stupid now. 2000 ad was the one. I don't know what it is. I love folklore. Yeah, no, I'm not. Conspiracy theories aren't something I talk about very often. Although I've got several books, it is something I'm interested in. I think we did one live stream on it. I think that was about it. Were the Seven Whisperer real? I got a phone call. So so it just said miners and sailors for that one. So yes, the Seven Whistlers were real folklore. So let me stop the poll on that, hide the poll on that. Cracking through these, guys. Remove. Okay, let me just delete. While I'm doing that, because I'm on the free version of StreamYard, I can only put so many of these pictures in at a time, then I have to delete them and start again. So we'll just have a little chat while I'm just adding the rest of them in. So I don't want to give anything away though, right? I'm one of those people that when I'm reading something, I read it out loud. Really annoying, I know I am. And then I did it then again. So how is everybody finding the chat so far? Are we enjoying this game? Which games do you prefer? Do you prefer it when we just chat about random stuff, or do you prefer doing a specific game? Do you like doing the stories that we do? You know, sometimes when we do like the haunted house story, or maybe one of the Would You Survive games. I think they're pretty fun. But let me know, because I like to try and shake it up a little bit, but I obviously don't want to be doing stuff that's going to bore everybody. Okay, let me go back. I've got them. The pictures all ready for the rest of the game. So where are we on? You like all these things. Oh, thank you. You're happy with whatever. Brilliant. You don't mind? Excellent. I have heard of Don't Scare Claire. Yes, I have. In fact, one of my friends messaged me the other day. You've seen this girl? She's also called Claire. I was like, yeah. You quite enjoy the variety of lives you offer. Thank you. I get a bit bored doing the same thing, so I like to try and shake it about. Right, are we ready for the next one? Okay. So this is number 8. So this is the Bracken Man, a moss-covered woodland spirit who watched over ancient forests and quietly misled anyone who entered with greed in their heart. So let's get the Bracken Man up. This is the type 1 if you think the Bracken Man was real folklore. Type 2 if you think the Bracken Man is fake folklore. Don't worry, Bill, if you've missed the beginning, because this is the sort of game where you can just jump in and out as and when you want, because each one's only taking about 5 minutes, and then we're just having a little bit of a chat in between. I'm just going to show you the poll, how it's going at the minute. So if anybody is just joining, all you need to do is type in 1 if you think the Bracken Man is real, 2 if you think the Bracken Man is fake. So lots of you thinking that he is fake. Okay. I heard of similar stuff. I'm just reading through your old comments. Happy with whatever makes you happy. Oh, thank you. Sometimes I'll be totally honest with you, because it does take a lot of time to prepare these kinds of live streams. So sometimes it is a lot easier if I can just do a chat with you. They might, it might put me under pressure for the rest of the week when I'm trying to get my next video out. I think you might have been smoking a bit of Bracken when you made this one up. Well, we'll see, won't we, when we find out whether it's real or fake. Wild Man is Europe-wide. Indeed, indeed. So how's it going? All right. So we've got 32% think he's real. 68% think he's fake. Okay, so, right. Yeah, I made him up. Well done. To Mark, who thought I'd been smoking something, but no, I hadn't been smoking something. But I thought you might have fallen for that one, guys, because when I made him up, I actually thought, oh, could he be real? And I had to just double check that he wasn't real. But yeah, the Bracken man, he's not real. Right, next one is, let me just stop the poll and get rid of the poll and remove the Bracken man. Bye Bracken man. And are we ready for the next one? Testing the answer. When planning to do my crazy TikToks, does do a bit of planning. I think all content creation does require a lot of planning. And I'll be totally honest with you guys, I did think to myself when I was on holiday, I did have to have a real think about stuff, because obviously I had time to just think, should I carry on? That was where my head was at, because it does take a lot of, it's like a 24/7 thing sometimes, and I'm not the sort of person that switches off, so it's hard for me to go away for a week and not do anything that's to do with either researching for a video or writing a script for a video or making a video. And I've said to somebody before, I'm doing so it takes up more time sometimes than a full-time job, and it earns the least amount of money that I've ever made, but it isn't about the money for me. If it gets to the point where I can't pay my mortgage, then because I do have another job as well, but I'm sort of slowly feeding that out, then I might have to stop. I don't know. We're just gonna have to see how it goes at the minute. But I love doing this, or I probably wouldn't stop completely. I'd probably just tame it back a little bit and maybe just do a video once a month or something. Not make it so serious, but I do love it. Hound of the Baskervilles, yeah. So what's everybody saying? Let's have a think about this. Right, so we've got at the moment 93% of you think that Black Shuck is real. I think we spoke about this. Paddy definitely was reading about this one last week. Various interpretations across East Anglia. Yeah, I think we were speaking about this after the werewolf video. I can't switch off at times. Yeah, I know what you mean, Taz. And I think especially when you're doing content creation, it's a crazy world. I feel like you've got to constantly be doing something, and you've got to try and make it a little bit different and all that sort of stuff. So, and there's a lot of people out there, isn't there, doing the same sort of stuff. So try and make it a little bit different. Thank you, Kevin. Yeah, I'm not looking for compliments though, by the way. I'm just, yeah. When have people looking at you, and I find strange. Do you, Taz? I think years ago you wouldn't have got me coming on camera and talking, but I had a job where I had to do a little bit of going on camera and talking on like Facebook live streams, and then it got to the point where I thought, why does this bother me? It doesn't bother, and then it stopped bothering me completely, and I just feel like I'm just talking to myself half the time. But when there's like a chat like this, it's lovely because I actually get to meet like-minded people, and there's not a lot in my friendship circle that are interested in the same stuff. I'm sort of the strange one, and I can't really talk to them about ghosts or crime or folklore or stuff like that. We just talk about, I don't know what we talk about really, just random stuff. So by doing this channel, I've met so many people, and I didn't realize there were so many people with so many similar interests as myself. So that's lovely. And again, thank you to everybody that's found your way here. You've been stopped in Asda. What for? Why have you been stopped in Asda? Always interests me. These exclusive to the North, like boggarts. Yeah. Same for you, Yvonne. Yeah. It's the power of the internet, though, isn't it? Right. Norfolk Black Shuck. Right. Okay. Let's have a little look then. So the Black Shuck. Yeah. 93% of you got it right. The Black Shuck is a real folklore legend. It's quite a prominent legend here in the UK, although sometimes the name does change depending on where you live. So you've got the Black Shuck, you've got the Barguest, just generally black dog legends, and they've been going around for a very, very long time. So it's real. So the notes I made were mostly closely associated with Norfolk and Suffolk, with written accounts dating back to at least the 16th century. So well old. It's like one big family on here. I feel like that as well, Simon. We should call ourselves the Scooby Gang. We should. I mean, if I had the money, I would get like a van and I would make it like the Mystery Machine and drive up and down the country. Not like Bonnie Blue style. I mean, like solving mysteries. And we would, we could do like little meetups and discuss stuff. Although it is just like a little thing in my head. I can't see it ever actually happening. There's a Whitby folklore about wafts where you see your double walking down the street. That was said on, ooh. When found you a good few years back when had first channel I was hooked. Oh, it's now. I feel like I've known you ages now, Taz. She is vital. Yeah, I'm not even going to go there. It's disgusting what some people do to I don't know why. I just don't understand it. I think there's some mental health issues going on there. There are a lot of unusual things that happen around Danes Dyke. I think somebody mentioned that in after the werewolf video. So Black Shuck, yeah, it's one of my favourite stories, really, but I wouldn't want to see one. I think they did one on Strange But True, didn't they? Stop poll. Right, hide. Now, let me get rid of... Well, got to get rid of the Bracken Man. Nobody liked the Bracken Man. Right, the next one is brownies. Small household spirits who quietly carried out chores during the night, so long as they were treated with kindness and never offered payment. Were the brownies a real folklore story? What does everybody think? Press 1 for real, 2 for fake. And I will try not to go off on a tangent again. You made it. Hey, DSWL. What time is it where you are? What do I think about the witches, the dark and the white witch? It would be interesting what people think, believe it or not. Do you mean like black magic and white magic, Chris? There is something called a grim as well. It's the first animal killed when a building is built. I didn't know about that, Northman. Yeah, the Hexham. Is that linked with the Hexham Head story? Mystery Department. We could have an email, couldn't we? Mystery Department. Best fun live stream on here. Oh, are you enjoying it, Simon? That's good. That's good. We are almost at the end of the live stream, I will say. So I'll check can anybody have a look for me on the goal? I don't know if we've hit the goal. We'll be doing another one next week. I don't know if it tells me on here. I don't want to join my own live stream. That's just a bit weird. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just going to end up echoing and being... Oh, sorry, everyone. Skip the ads. Rubbish ads. Skip my own ads. I don't know where we can see the goal. Doesn't show me. Anyway, I'll have a look. If we've hit the goal, guys, let me know, and then you can choose the live stream next week. Don't know if that's working. It's just been silly. Right. You've got some in your house. What, brownies? Brownies are real. I've met one. I've eaten one. No, not. Sure you had first channel before lockdown? No, it was way after lockdown that I started doing this. I should have done it in lockdown because it would have given me something to do. 3:21 p.m. on East Coast. Gothland Grim is... Oh, I've not heard that one. Gothland Grim. Your sister used to be in the brownies. I was in the brownies as well. I can still remember the little, what was it? Little poem thing that we used to have to say when we had to do our little initiation thing. Do the brownies have cannabis in them? I think only if you get them from Amsterdam, James. Chocolate brownies, nice. Were brownies like elves in Harry Potter? Yeah, a little bit, I think. Clarence Woods in Bury has a horse with no head. Pet was bent. Ah, right. I thought he looked really cute, actually. I thought he looked really cute. The heads of Hexham are often connected. Right, okay. Yeah, I thought so. I'm seeing 1 out of 15 on the target. It's definitely higher. Or does that mean there just needs one more? Because we have definitely had quite a few gifts tonight. I tell you what, we will do another one because it's been fun, and loads of you have already donated, so I really appreciate that. I need some brownies as well. You're making me hungry now. Right, let's see how the poll is going. So the poll, 69% of you think the brownie folklore story is real. And you would be absolutely right. Yeah, this is quite an old folklore legend. Brought it up before. It's a bit similar to the boggle. I did one on a video on Robin Hood's Bay about the boggle that lived in the cave there. And the brownie is a similar sort of thing. So they come into your house in the night. Oh, thanks, guys. Well, I'm going to say we've hit the target because I think you've all done more than enough tonight. So I'm really, really grateful. So the brownies would come into the house in the night and they would clean up for you and do little jobs. And then sometimes you could leave them out little gifts. I think things like milk, you could leave them out and stuff like that. Although the boggle from Boggle Beach in Robin Hood's Bay, I think, did he get offended because somebody had left him some clothes out and they were basically like, he got offended that they didn't like him walking around naked. So then if they get offended, that's when they start kicking off and smashing stuff in the house. But when I was younger, I really wished for a brownie because I just wanted somebody to come and tidy my bedroom. But it never happened. So, yeah. I'm enjoying my flask on this warm evening. Ah, you enjoying it, Simon? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. That's just reminded me. I will do a flask giveaway. So I think I've only got 2 left now. So it's basically a water bottle, but you can put hot water in it or cold water in it. It's branded with the Wanderlust way. I only had so many of them made. So what I'm going to do, I'll start it. We'll have a competition during August. So basically, everybody that comments on a video, not a live stream, on an actual video, it can be a short, it can be a normal video. I'll put your names into a hat, and then I'll pull out a winner, and you will get the water bottle. So that's the competition. I'll start running that on the 1st of August. I'll do a little post to remind anybody that's not been in the chat tonight that'll see. Well, I thought that'd be a little bit fun because I mean, I use mine all the time. It's been all over the world with me, and I think it's brilliant. It took me ages I sampled loads of these water bottles before I chose some. And it's really, really good. You could do with a brownie in your house, Bruce. Yeah, I think we all could. Let me just... So thank you, Trainator. I really do appreciate that. Won't the Boy Scouts be jealous? Yeah, maybe. Your live streams are great. You can buy me a Stella. We've probably got some Stella in the fridge. My son drinks Stella, so I'll send you one of them. If you win the flask, I'll send you a can of Stella with it. Giving them cloths meant they were given freedom, so they left the houses. Ah, that's a bit like in Harry Potter, isn't it? Don't they give him... He gives him clothes, doesn't he? Or he gives him something so that he's free. Do you sell the water bottles on their own? Yeah, I do. But I don't know how many I've got left. I think, like I say, I think I've only got a couple left now. They're $19.99, but that includes UK postage and packaging and everything. It's not on a shop or anything. You just have to message me or email me, and I'll send you a PayPal link if you do want one. Another thing, Magpie, Miss Rowling took from... Yes, indeed. You should just print out a bunch of stickers and slap them on the water bottles. Well, I could do that, but they probably won't last very long. Right, so how is it August already? Well, I know. I know. And it's not a bad thing because it means it'll soon be Halloween. And I'm getting quite excited about that. So brownies are real. So well done, everybody that guessed the brownies. I will remove the brownie. And I will remove the poll. Right then, we've just hit an hour on the timer, so we are nearly We've only got 5 more to do, so we're nearly there. I will remove that. I will put the next one on. Right, Mother Kelp. Who knows about Mother Kelp? So, Mother Kelp is an old crone said to hide by the sea cliffs, whispering curses to the wind. Sailors believed she could summon storms and drive foreign ships into the rocks. Let me put the poll on for you. So, do you think Mother Kelp is real folklore or fake folklore? Type 1 for real, 2 for fake. Boggarts are exclusive to the north as well, then, Claire. I think they are. Yeah, don't they have something else down south, like goblins or something? I think it isn't. I think it is a northern thing. I'm not 100%, but I think so. Right, lots of you think. Let me see how this is going. Oh, sorry. Let's see. Right, so most of you think that Mother Kelp is fake. Lost in Space thinks it is real. We could do with Mother Kelp. I'm saying nothing. Groucho. That's my mother. Thank you, Claire. See you next week. Yeah, you take care, Taz. I hope you're doing all right. I'll probably see you over on TikTok at some point. Kelp is stronger than that bracken. Yeah. It's cool we have our own northern fairy. It is pretty cool, that, isn't it? Yeah. It's interesting, though, how so many folklore stories, like the Black Shuck, it's the same principal thing, but it's in different parts of the country, but different names. And then when it spreads further afield into different countries, I find it absolutely fascinating. I think the sailors had too much rum. Do you reckon? Well, they did drink a lot of rum, didn't they? One of my neighbours is an old kelp, but I don't live near the coast. Brilliant. It's raining. Wow. We've not got rain here. We've not had rain here for days. Okay, let me just see. So 61% of you think that Mother Kelp is fake. Well, you would be right. I've made that one up. Entirely invented. Thank you, Peter. Thank you so much. So well done. Well done. I couldn't fool you on that one. So stop the poll, hide the poll. Let's move on to the next one. The bar guest in Darlington could turn to a headless rate. How does that work? Right. The next one. We're ready. Tiddymon. So just in case the things were going a little bit arsey-varsey today, I thought I'd bring Tiddymon into the conversation. So Tiddymon is a tiny spirit of the Lincolnshire Fens who protected the marshes. If people disturbed his home by draining the wetlands, he would bring floods and failed harvests. Right, don't start putting your numbers in just yet. I've not got the poll going. Hang on. Right. The poll is now running. So 1 thinks Tiddymon is real folklore. 2 thinks Tiddymon is fake folklore. What are we saying about Tiddymon? I'm going to know who the true Wanderlust Way supporters are. This one is a little test. Tricky trickster. Yeah. Have you done all right, Northman? Good. I'm sorry, Peter. Did I fool you on that one? Defo true. Tiddymon's to be real. Not a clue. Right. Okay, Mark. Where did you get your picture from? Well, I think, was that not your Facebook profile? Is the Dullahan strictly Irish? I couldn't tell you the answer to that one. If we've got anybody watching from Ireland, please let us know. Tiddymon, yeah. So the Tiddymon was a tiny spirit of the Lincolnshire Fens who protected the marshes. If you upset him, then he kills the children. He looks taller than his picture. Do you think? You did a great video on this one, which was an eye-opener for me, Beanie. Ah, okay. So, yeah, I think I've given it away anyway, this one. Let me show you. So, yeah, 90% of you believe Tiddy Money's real. And, yeah, I did a video on the Tiddy Mun, which was not that long ago, really. So if you're new to the channel and you like a bit of folklore and you want to watch that, it's a shameless plug that I'm just doing right now because he's real. It's real. He lives in the marshes when they drained the fens of Lincolnshire. I did give it away, Mark. Yeah, I'm not very good at. Looks like your mate Colin from Brig. Ah, well, take him to the water's edge. No, don't, because what if he falls in and then I'd be responsible. No. Yeah, that was a real shameless plug, that Northern, wasn't it? So Tiddy Mun is the video where we got the phrase arsey varsey from, because when they talk about in the original story, they talk about arsey varsey in the Tiddy Mun. Right, okay, so let's get rid of Tiddy Mun. He's one of my favourites. And we are going to move on. We're all nearly at the end now. To Will o' the Wisp. The Will o' the Wisp. Strange flickering lights were said to appear over marshes and fens, luring unsuspecting travellers away from safe paths and into danger. So the Will o' the Wisp. Why is the poll not working? Oh, you can only have one poll active at a time. Right, I've not stopped that one. So let me start this one. Right, Will o' the Wisp. Who thinks Will o' the Wisp is real folklore? One, have you heard it before? If you think... Sorry, that's Missy. Don't think there's anybody... Missy! Come here. Yep. Real. One for real. There is a wisp in Northumberland called Jenny's Lantern. Ah, right. So I'm just going to show you how it's going. Ah, right, okay. So you're all doing... Yeah, they did a cartoon, didn't they, Will o' the Wisp? Yeah. You have that in America too. Yeah, that is Missy saying, yes, she's real. Will o' the Wisp is real. So the story goes, apparently it's a real thing because of the, you can get lights over the marshes and it's something to do with the gases. Hello, son. Have you? Oh, it's all right. Harry's calmed her down. So it's something to do with the gases created in the marshes. So it is a real phenomena. Missy makes her opinion. Yes, she knows what she's talking about, does Missy. She didn't say anything about the black shuck, though, did she? She kept quiet on that one. Maybe she's scared. So you all think Will o' the Wisp is real. I've been Swamp Monster. Oh, does Missy want to appear on camera? Do you want to come on camera, Missy? I don't know if you'll see her. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Don't know if you'll see. Come on. No, she won't jump up. She's... Oh, will she? So I've got a swivelly chair. It's a bit scary for her. Come on. No. I don't know if I can... I'm just knocking my microphone over. Let me just... I'll show you her. Oh, you can't see her. She's gone now. Sorry. She's gone. I'm just going to shut the door because she's going to be barking again. Right. Sorry about that. Got people coming, people going. It's like Piccadilly Circus here. Right. You had a ball of light follow me through the woods. One in your 20s. In the Netherlands, we have De Wit Weaven. De Wit Weaven. No, I haven't heard of them, have I? We all watch the same TV program. She is camera shy. I will get her on camera one day. I think we have had her on camera before, but she was in the Tiddy Mun video, actually, wasn't she? Wisps are apparently gases like methane, yeah, being released from the ground. Get them at old rubbish dumps too. Ah, right. I've never seen one myself. I'd like to see one. Right, where's me? Oh, hang on. Oh, so professional in this house. So professional. Right then. So well done, everybody. Will o' the Wisp. Okay, next one. And it is the Buggane. Who thinks the Buggane is a real folklore story? So let me tell you a little bit about the Buggane. It's a violent, shape-shifting creature capable of taking many forms, feared for its immense strength and unpredictable temper. So if you're new, if you just jumped on, press 1 if you think the Buggane is real, press 2 if you think it's fake. Next time you do a quiz like this, would you like some ideas? I would love to write a few down for you. You are welcome to if you want to. Catch Missy when she least expects it. Very big foot. I thought it looked a bit like the Krampus, this one. So I'm just going to get the thing on so you can all see how it's going so far. So it's about 50, not almost 50-50 at the minute on this one. It does look like a Krampus, doesn't it? I thought it looked a bit like a Krampus. In Arizona, there's a thing called skinwalkers. Yeah, I've heard about these. The Buggane too. I think they ought to do a movie about the Buggane. Oh, Mark, don't be Googling it. That's cheating. Start using pictures of you. It looks like Ludo from Labyrinth. Sounds like someone in our local one. Oh, brilliant. He's real. Have you? Very good. Good for you, Colin. Right, so how's it going? And let's have a look on the poll. So at the moment, we're at 44% think he's real, 56% think he's fake. Mark's just Googled it and spoilt it for everybody. So he's real. He is real. I didn't make it up. No. He's a traditional creature from the folklore of the Isle of Man. So I didn't make it up. I didn't hear about it until today. But yeah, it's real. So well done to everybody that said he was real. And finally, last but not least, let me get rid of the poll for that one. Stop that poll. You've all done quite well tonight. Well done. The Nooker Dragon. The Nooker Dragon. Right. Let me hide that poll. Start this poll. Who thinks the Nooker Dragon is real? So the Nooker Dragon is a fearsome dragon said to live in deep water-filled pits known as Nooker holes, terrifying nearby villages until local heroes confronted it. So 1, if you think the Nooker Dragon is real. 2, if you think the Nooker Dragon is fake. You did really bad tonight. To be fair, Yvonne, you're from the Netherlands, so I'm going to let you off. I wouldn't be able to answer any questions about Netherlands folklore, so don't worry. You've heard of that one, Northman? Okay. All right, let me see. Let me just see how the poll's going. Oh, it's a close one again. The Nooker Dragon. Glad it's not the Nooker Dragon. Very nice in batter with chips. Oh, you can't eat the Nooker Dragon. Have you, Josh? Well done. How many have you got right? So while I'm waiting for everybody to answer, just let us know in the comments how you think you've done. This is the last one. Oh, you're welcome, Yvonne. I hope you've had a good day. Hope your course is going all right. So you doing all right, guys? Yeah, nearly all. Wow, I'm impressed. Oh, Northman only got 2 wrong. I'm American and guessed my way through all of them except 2, unless I got this one wrong. What did you say about this one? Oh, yeah, I'm going to reveal all in a minute. So the Nooker Dragon is, drum roll for the last one I think we'll have, it's real. The Nooker Dragon is real. So it's found in Sussex folklore, particularly around Lyminster, where several Nooker holes are still known today. So well done, everybody. Thank you for joining in. I hope you've enjoyed the game. Please, again, give the video a like if you can. And I will let me know in the comments what your favourite folklore story is. Did I miss your favourite one out? If I did, type it in the comments so we can all see what your favourite folklore one is. This Sunday, and I always tell you what this Sunday's video is going to be about. So it is, I've called it The Town Everyone Feared or something like that. And it's basically about the Halifax gibbet. So the Halifax gibbet was an execution device that was localized to Halifax. It was made Halifax one of the most feared towns in England because it was around for a very specific purpose, this gibbet. Basically, they could make a decision about you and cut your head off within the same day. It was quite brutal. So we've gone to Halifax, we've seen the gibbet. I've actually been and met the museum curator. So that was that was really interesting. And I've put the video together. And there's some bits, I was really surprised actually when I was researching this. There was a lot of stuff that I didn't know about this. So hopefully you're going to enjoy it. That's going to be coming out on Sunday. I will be doing it as a premiere Sunday morning at 10 a.m. Big shout out to Diane. Thank you, Diane, because she told me where the blade of the gibbet was. So I was able to go and see it. And the museum gave me permission to film it. So that was cool. Have I got a shuck in your house? Yeah, but she's not black though. So she's like a brown and tan, like a tan colour. And she doesn't have big red eyes either. I won't be here with you. Sorry in advance. Don't worry, Trainator. I thank you for joining tonight. Well, I've filmed quite a lot of Halifax while I was there. Lots of history there. Sundays can't come around. Oh, thank you, Simon. Yeah, I hate to be on the. Yeah, I know. And to be fair, there was some things that I was quite shocked of when I went to see this. So hope you enjoy it. Who has died and was recovered? No, Garen, I haven't. No, I haven't. So thank you, everybody. Thanks for joining me with the live stream. I hope you've enjoyed it. All being well, there will be another one next week. I'm not exactly sure what it's going to be about yet. I'm not sure. If we hit the goal within the 2 hours, I'll let you guys decide. And I'll see you on Sunday in the premiere. So don't have nightmares for anybody that's going to bed now. And anybody that's at the other side of the pond, enjoy the rest of your day. All right, take care, everyone. Thank you. Bye. There we go.